Hello guys, it's me. Welcome back to my channel. Yeah, excuse my hair. It's like I'm going through a phase right now where if I brush it, I feel like I'm losing more hair by the second. But like, I can just tie it up. Should I? Maybe. Here we go. Wait. Let me just. So, it's story time with me, Avi. So, let's get started. Now I look weird. Oh, just act like I'm bald right now. That was works. Anyways, so like, once at school, there's this girl. I'm going to call her Sarah because why not? I don't want to leak any of her name. Anyways, and for my friends who actually watch the stuff to know. Anyways, so she was upset for a certain reason. I don't know why. Well, I do know why, but like I forget all the details. And there's this other girl which I'm gonna call. What name should I call her? Cinderella. Yes. So we've already got Sarah and Cinderella. Okay, and then there's me, Zama. You don't have to call me by any fake names. Okay, so this girl, Sarah, she was upset. And then I was like, oh, hey Sarah, what's wrong? Why are you so upset? And then she was like, I don't want to talk to anybody. I forgot this other girl. Yeah, I'm just gonna call her Elsa. So there's Sarah. Did I say Cinderella? There's Sarah, Cinderella, Elsa, and me. Okay. So like Elsa is comforting her, and then she'd be like, by the way, Elsa's not her real name, just so you know. And then Elsa's comforting Sarah, yeah. And then I go to like talk to Sarah, like get the whole mood, like know what's making her upset. And then what's her name? So there's Sarah, Cinderella. So yes, Cinderella was like, she doesn't want to talk to you. And then I was like, if she ain't talking right now, saying that she doesn't want to talk, how does that translate to her not wanting to talk to me? And then she was like, well, she told me so. And I was like, but I thought you said he hasn't been talking for this entire day. And then she was like, it doesn't matter, she just doesn't want to talk to you. And I was like, I don't know why you're shouting at me, because I'm pretty sure I did nothing wrong to you. And then she was like, it doesn't matter if you did nothing wrong to me, because my friend told you, but like Sarah wasn't really talking to me. Heck, we're not even close. The only thing that makes us talk to each other is if we're fighting. So yeah, we get into this fight about her not minding her own business, and then her talking smack about me, which she always does. Not like she always does, but like I give her some backhanded comments by her. And then I was like, I'd rather talk to a trash can than fight with you. And then she was like, and then she started crying, and then goes away. And then Sarah goes with her, but then I was fighting with Cinderella. Okay, and then Sarah goes to her, and they both start crying together. Like, first of all, why is Sarah crying? And why is Cinderella crying? Because girl, I know damn well you did not just cry. because I'm pretty sure you started the whole fight. Now that I'm ending it, you're gonna be upset. That doesn't work. Yeah. Then we got to lunch. It was like this. We were changing, and then we started to fight. But we were fully clothed, by the way. Yeah, we go to lunch, and then a pastoral teacher, yeah, she came up to me with my when I was talking to my friends at the lunch table, and she was like, "Oh, Zama, I want to talk to you about the Hannes. No, about the what? What's it called? Yes, about the what? Shit." I should wash my mouth. About the Cinderella situation, and I was like, yeah, okay. And then me and Elsa, we were sitting together, we started revising what happened, and then yeah, I was done with my lunch. I came up to her, and then she was like, "Oh yeah, come with me outside because it's too crowded in here." We go outside, and then we start talking about what happened and why that happened. And then she leaves us alone, the pastoral teacher. She leaves us alone, and then she was like, "Go to the library if you want to continue this." And I was like, "Okay, I'll gladly go to the library." Then we go to the library, me and Sarah. No, not Sarah. Cinderella. Me and Cinderella, we go to the library. And then we start fighting, and then I was like, first of all, you were the one who came up to me first and started talking smack. And I was like, I was just there to comfort Sarah. And then she was like, well, Sarah said she doesn't want to talk to you. And I was like, girl, but she ain't even talking to nobody, so why are you speaking up on her behalf? And then she leaves the room. Okay, I say in there, I'm contemplating what just happened, and then Sarah comes in, and then her and Cinderella started getting up on me, and then Elsa came in. She's just sitting on the corner reading a book. Girls just sitting there listening. I wasn't even mad. Nah, wasn't. Oh my god, I'm cold. Okay, no, I'm cold. Anyways, so we truly never resolved the situation. It was like now if any. Okay, so like Sarah is going to the secondary school that I'm going to, yeah. And then Cinderella is going to another school, and then what's her name again? Yes, Elsa is going to the and is going to the school that I'm going to. So like, yeah. So Sarah and Cinderella are going to the same school that I'm going to. So are like most of my classmates. Yeah, and then what's her name again? The one, yes, Cinderella is going to another school. So I'm happy, but I'm also not happy. But like, I really wanted to say, girl, what's your problem with me? But it's kind of weird. That was not the first like, let's go again. Fight, but it's not a fight. It's not an actual fight. It's not fist type of fight. It's just like a back-to-back throwing insults type of fight. I truly wanted to know what her problem was, and if I was in the wrong, I would have said sorry. But like, we never got that resolved. Yeah, so like that's my story on. I don't know what my story was. Yo, Anyways, now I'm tired. Bye.